If you spend $5 on a morning coffee on your way to work, $15 on a nice lunch from the food truck, $4 on overpriced transport, $2 on a sweet treat, and $1.40 on unwanted subscriptions every day, then that's the same as spending $10,000 every single year. This is the reality for most people. As soon as they get paid, the money just seems to disappear. And that's because they don't have a paycheck routine. This is so important because being careful with my money in my late teens and early 20s was the thing that enabled me to become the first millionaire in my family. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things I did every time I got paid so you can apply them too and hopefully achieve even better results. This will not only help you save extra money, but also build your wealth. And the beauty of all of this, you won't have to work any harder than you. Let me tell you something that will change your life if you let it sink in. The richest people in the world are 75% entrepreneurs, 15% investors, 7% inheritors of wealth, 3% athletes, entertainers, and artists, 0% employees who just earn a salary. So if you want to know how to manage your money like the 1%, you have to understand what those first 4 categories have in common. So let's think about it. Entrepreneurs own businesses. Investors own assets. Rich kids own trusts. Finally, athletes, entertainers, and artists own rare skills. So it's clear, if you don't own something, you are what's owned. That's the secret most people miss. So how can you start owning things like the 1%? Well, you need to follow the 25, 15, 50, 10 rule. I designed this rule so that anyone, no matter what they're in.
What's up, Graham? It's Guys here, and welcome to the most requested topic I get here on the channel, and that would be side hustles. And I get it. It's easy to see the appeal of making money in your spare time. After all, chances are most of us have an extra hour or 2 during the day that largely goes to waste. So you may as well use that time towards something productive and earn a little bit more money. And that, of course, brings us to today, and that would be the best side hustles that you could start with $0. The whole point of this video is to focus on ways that you could begin earning money in your spare time, even if you don't have any extra money to begin with. Now sure, some of these are going to require a lot of work, but come on, if anyone tells you that you could make money without doing any work up front, they're full of shit. So without further ado, these are my top free side hustles that you could begin working on immediately as soon as this video is over. Right after, of course, you side hustle that like button by making it turn blue. As soon as you press the button, the next segment is going to start. You didn't press it yet. As soon as you press it, trust me, it works. As soon as you press. All right, so now we're going to be starting off with the most basic.
Stack up over time. Once you finish doing that, it's time to sort them into the correct column. Needs should be things like rent, insurance, bills, and other utilities. The rule is, if you can survive without them, then it's not a need. Your wants should be all the fun stuff like nights out, restaurants, bowling, golf, whatever floats your boat. Once you've completed both sides, then it's time to figure out how much each column costs per month. Let's start with needs. Let's say your rent, insurance, bills, and utilities add up to $1,200 a month. This is the bare minimum you need to get by each month, also known as your financial baseline. Once you know your baseline, subtract it from your monthly income to see how much you've got left over. Many people say your financial baseline should be under 50% of your total income, but to be completely honest with you, I think it should be harder next month just to keep up. This is effectively modern day slavery. Just think about it. Slaves used to work every day with no pay, but they got free food, shelter, and water. Today, people work nearly every day and get paid. However, their money is mostly spent on food, shelter, and water. The only thing that has changed is the illusion of freedom. Once you understand this, you can start fighting back by taking that first 25% of your income and putting it straight into assets. This is anything that grows in value over time and puts money in your pocket. The idea is that while you're out working, these assets that you own are working for you in the background. Eventually, these assets could even make you more money than your day job. You might think you don't have enough money to invest in assets. However, you need to find the money because the sooner you start, the better. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. This is Billy. He started investing $200